Meet Curate Gaden.
Friend, a rarely used trapdoor.
It's looking a little hot over there. Where'd he go? Oh, right.
You go first.
Why? Okay, sure, let's go.
No one around, just as I hoped. The chapel is through the doorway and up the stairs.
Through the chapel? Stairs.
To the right, friend. The door to the chapel is at the end of the hall.
There's a hired assassin in front of me.
Now!
That's enough out of you.
Locked? The chapel is never locked. Can you pick it? If not, Curate Zancon leaves his key on a shelf to the northwest.
I can pick it, but I actually would rather get the key. Let's see what the key's like. Let's go the key option.
I'm still here. Thanks for asking.
Necropolis chapel key. Alright, we got that. Read a book. Oh, law book discovered. There we go. Miri, that's right, you love reading books. Or you love it when I read books. Apparently. Forgot about that. Search for the abbot.
Those sensors, whatever they're emitting, reeks. Destroy the sensors. They're sickening these keepers.
Abbot Ilvel is in danger. Prelate Farum put one of those foul sensors in his chamber.
Let me destroy this!
I don't know anything about a fulcrum. Please.
Oh, champion! Champion down.
No, I know nothing of Prior Durdrin's tomb. Leave me be.
Yeah!
There are so many questions. Please, help the others.
That's all of them. Let's go check on Abbot Ilvel.
Let's go. It looks like somebody's already there. Somebody with green floating symbols revolving around. What's that all about? What's that all about? Keep the censers burning to infuse the chapel with Periite's blessed breath, but use care. Do not exhaust our supply before we find what we seek. Question the keeper stricken by our prince's favor. Where is the relic? Where is Prior Durdrin's tomb? Durdrin's tomb? What other secrets hide in the catacombs? In their fever, they should reveal what we need to find. The relic? What we need to find? Okay. Abbot Ilvel may know more about these topics than the other keepers of the dead. Move him to his chambers, and I will question him personally. Blight Crown?
Blight Crown is with the abbot? His chambers are to the north when we're done here.
Let's move out.
The abbot! Destroy that foul sensor, friend.
Out of the way!
No, brother, stop. Fulcrum Obscura. Durdrin's tomb. In the lower catacombs.
Poor Abbot Ilvel. He's delirious. What did he say about the lower catacombs? How insidious. Blight Crown made the Keepers of the Dead sick so he could question them in their fevered state. And also he could find some old relic hidden in the necropolis? Why go to all the trouble?
It's part of the plot to attack Hermaeus Mora. I was told that fate sent me here to stop it.
Hermaeus Mora? The Keepers of the Dead have nothing to do with the Lord of Secrets. And I never heard of anything called the Fulcrum Obscura. Wait, how do you know all this? Are you a cultist too?
No, I agreed to help, because the threat to Hermaeus Mora also endangers Nirn.
Endangers Nirn? I'm just a minor curate working in the Necropolis. Feuds between Daedric princes are beyond me. Still, I want to help. Finding anything in the catacombs will take time. We might be able to catch up with Blightcrown if we hurry.
What kind of relic would be in the Prior Durdrin's tomb?
Prior Durdrin founded the Necropolis and our order. Abbot Ilvel idolized him. Told me the Prior was obsessed with Necrom's history and had received a special charge from Lord Vivek. There's a key to the catacombs in the desk. Hurry, friend.
I'll get the key and I'll head into the catacombs.
Take the key from the desk and head to the catacombs. The door is through the chapel and to the north. I'll stay with Abbot Ilvel. Do what I can until he recovers. Just be careful. We know Blightcrown didn't arrive at the Necropolis by himself. The door to the catacombs is through the chapel and to the north. Prior Durdrin's tomb is deep inside.
Okay, this way. Assassin! Just like old times, Miri. Just like old times. Search the catacombs.
By the blessed pox, the Prior's tomb should be here somewhere.
I hear you.
Keep looking. Blightcrown demands we find the relic.
Ogre. Noga. Guys just drop like you're nothing. Miri's hitting you with that ultimate. It's good times. Another ogre down. So we're gonna get down below. Did I go too far? Did I go too far? No, I didn't go far enough. Oh. Jeez, that ogre from out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Following somebody's trail. Oh, okay. I wonder how many people just walked straight off there. Because I was just about to do that. Prior Durdrin's tomb.
Fulcrum Obscura. Wait. Someone approaches Tovasard. Quick, take the relic.
The relic broke. Still, this portion contains the power we need. I leave our guests to you, Blightcrown.
The time to hide is over. Behold Blightcrown, most favored priest of Periites. I leave you with a blessing from the Prince of Pestilence.
The Plague Gusher. Ready, Miri? Where'd she go? She ran away. Oh no, there she is. Okay, let's go. Oh. explosions. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, okay.
I never saw that coming.
Nope. What do we got over here? Fulcrum Obscura. A strange-looking relic from the Necropolis Catacombs. Black Crown's partner, Torvassad, escaped with half of it, but you recovered the other half. Anything else lingering around here? The empty trunk. Return to Abbot Ilvel's chambers.
You're back. Look, Abbot Ilvel is awake and feeling much better.
Is this the one, Gadain?
That's
You
what-
saved many lives, friend. Come, talk with me.
After they wake up, they always say they're feeling alright, and then something busts out of their chest. Okay.
Young Gadain told me of your mission for the Prince of Fate. A strange and perilous ally. But I thank you for saving the Necropolis. We owe you our lives. What happened in the catacombs? Did you find the impostor who called himself Prelate Farum?
The prelate is actually a Periite priest named Blight Crown. They got away with part of the relic.
Interesting. I know Prior Durdrin cavorted with Daedra, but there was no mention of Periite in any of the chronicles. At least I see that you recovered the rest of the relic. I have no idea what they think it can do, or if it even still functions.
What should I do with this piece of the relic?
Oh, hold on to it, of course. Gadain said that fate led you to us. I can only assume it was because of the Fulcrum Obscura. It must have a role in whatever trials you must face to save Nirn. Yes, my young charge told me everything. He does that.
Was there anything else, Abbot Ilvel?
Just this. I am in no condition to help you recover the relic. None of the Keepers are. Well, none except Gadain. I will send our young curate with you. Search out these villains, put a stop to their scheme, and recover the Fulcrum Obscura. Gadain, go with this adventurer. Retrieve the stolen piece of Fulcrum Obscura. You need to see more of the world anyway.
Go? But... Yes, Abbot. I'll do it. Friend, a word, please? I never traveled far from Necrom. Barely left the Telvanni Peninsula, and that was just one trip to Mournhold with Abbot Ilvel. The Abbot has given me a mission, though, and I mean to complete it. Just tell me what to do, and I'll follow your lead.
Meet me at the old Necrom bindery. I'm working with someone named Leramil the Wise.
The Necrom bindery? I thought that place was abandoned. Of course I'll meet you there. Oh, and the Abbot authorized me to give you this. For exposing Blightcrown and saving the Necropolis. They got away with part of the relic, but we'll get it back.
What am I supposed to do with that? Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys.
Your work here is done, Proxy. Still we... That dark elf also bears the mark of fate. I shall speak with you momentarily, Curate. Fate's threads still lead to 2 other locations. Choose another portal, Proxy.
Oh, I thought it was...
To me? Of course. Go on, friend. I'll see you soon.
I thought there was, you choose 1 out of the 3, and that's it for that entire playthrough. Okay, so we just go on to the next one then. Well, we might as well go to Tel Rendys.
Come, Proxy. Fate dictates that I join you at this location. The threads of fate draw both of us to this place, Proxy. Tel Rendys, once the home of a powerful Telvanni magister named Meln the Mouthless, but now abandoned. From what I could ascertain, no one knows what happened to the wizard of this tower.
Is that why we're here? To find out what happened?
That has yet to be determined. One of the strands of fate revealed to me converges at this location. More than that, Hermaeus Mora expects us to learn for ourselves. Of the 3 sites, this one requires that I be on hand to assist you.
Why is this place more important than the other 2 sites?
I never said it was more important. Just that fate requires both of us here. More than that, we shall need to determine. I do sense a lingering presence, a connection to Apocrypha. Help me investigate this place and Hermaeus Mora will reward you.
I'll help you investigate. Where do we start?
I wish to survey the tower and its grounds. The threads of fate hang over this place like cobwebs of possibility and consequence. Let us explore the center of the compound and see where those threads take us.
What can you tell me about the Telvanni?
The Telvanni are one of the great Dunmer houses. They focus on magic and the arcane arts, and they consider power, ruthlessness, and ambition to be paramount. We must be careful in our dealings with them, for they are nothing if not dangerous.
You mentioned a name, Meln the Mouthless.
Yes, but I could not learn much. Just that he owns this tower, but has not been seen in some time. The place is considered abandoned. He was a Telvanni Magister, the highest rank in the house, second only to the Archmagister.
And what does it mean? That he was the Mouthless?
Telvanni Masters and Magisters avoid undue socializing, fearing threats from all directions. So they appoint agents to represent them. Mouths. Meln eschewed the practice, hence they called him Mouthless. I expect his tower to be a fortress.
Alright, let's switch that up. Search the tower grounds. Long... Well, it's over there. It says above. Let's go around this way.
Dusksabers here. Careful, Proxy. I have faced these vampire mercenaries before.
Well, they all appear to be dead.
The vampire mercenaries. The tower's defenses have them well occupied.
Everyone's... Oh, except for this guy. Entire camp has been wiped out.
Master Shelready, the tower's defenses continue to oppose us.
Meln was thorough, I'll give him that. Any word from the tower?
No progress yet. I'll keep you informed.
See that you do, Captain. You there, come forward. You aren't with the Dusksabers.
A Telvanni master. Speak with her, Proxy.
I expected to have Tel Rendys all to myself today, and you're certainly not one of Captain Xenphys's vampire mercenaries. So, who are you, and why have you come to this tower?
I'm Dan. We heard the place was abandoned.
Abandoned, yes, but not without its defenses. Tel Rendys is a dangerous place, Fla. I advise you not to interfere with the Dusksabers. And it seems Meln the Mouthless left Tel Rendys well protected, as my mercenaries can testify.
Meln the Mouthless?
Oh, the Telvanni Magister who owned this place. He's been missing for decades. The old fool possessed a book that I very much want to add to my library. Scavenge if you will, as long as you understand the book is mine. Now, why are you really here?
Hermaeus Mora sent us to investigate the place.
Indeed. You don't look like a Daedric cultist. Running errands for Daedra is frowned upon in most lands, but I appreciate your honesty. My Dusksabers are stymied, and Meln warded his tower against other Telvanni such as myself. Perhaps you can help.
What kind of help do you need?
Find a way into the tower and breach Meln's defenses so I can recover the book I seek. You can then attend to your business with the gratitude of a Telvanni master. So what do you say? Do we have an agreement?
We'll help you find a way into the tower.
I suggest you begin with the old Tel Rendys Hall to the southwest of this camp. Captain Zenfis reports that his Dusksabers are having a difficult time there. If you can succeed where they have so far failed, I will make it worth your while.
The Dusksabers? Did you hire them to seize Hermaeus Mora's emerald glyphic?
I collect arcane relics, Fla. It's something of an obsession of mine. I send the Dusksabers to recover a great many things. A glyphic, you say? I'd have to check my ledger. There are so many items on my list.
The Dusksabers killed many of Hermaeus Mora's followers to attain the glyphic.
Are you sure it was the Dusksabers? In my experience, it's hard to tell one vampire from another. It's why I insist that Captain Zenfis wear a name tag. I never tell the Dusksabers how to do a job I hire them for. Mercenaries, what can you do?
That Telvanni bears watching. But the tower remains the crux of our investigation here. Let us find a way in.
Let me read this. Master Tel Rendys' orders. Dusk Captain Zenfis, my business at Tel Rendys is not quite done. Detach a strong company of Dusksabers and establish a camp at the tower. I will join you there. Do not attempt to enter Tel Rendys until I arrive. Meln the Mouthless set powerful defenses in place that will take time to circumvent. Curse that old fool. Master Tel Rendy Barrow. Alright. Master Tel Rendy seeks a way into Tel Rendys. She's willing to let Larimar and I attempt to breach the tower's defenses and suggests we start at the old Tel Rendys Hall. Oh, what's this? What's this? A report on the Dusksabers. Your Excellency, I write today to report on my investigation of the incident at Harlan's Watch. As you might recall, a band of Bravalese freebooters were nearly wiped out. While camped in the ruins of the town, the sole survivor told a story about blades in the shadows and fiends with blood-dripping fangs. Clearly this was no work of the local goblin tribe, so I was sent down to hunt the creatures responsible for the task, or the attack. I interviewed the Bravalese survivor, who gave me a name, the Dusksabers. These vampires work as elite mercenaries, selling their swords and fangs to clients who can afford their unique services. In this case, the Dusksabers have been hired by a Telvanni mage to recover the same alien treasure the Bravalese were after. I set out for Morrowind to eliminate this threat, traveling in disguise since members of our order are not welcome in the lands of the Tribunal Temple. Creatures such as the Dusksabers cannot be allowed to escape Arcade's holy justice, no matter where they hide. At a tavern in Voss, I found the Dusksabers, or rather, they found me. I was observing a suspicious dark elf, waiting for him to leave so that I could follow him to his lair, but as the evening wore on, he made no move to depart. Finally, I gave up, and at that moment he rose and approached me. "No need to leave now, priest," he said with a glint of fangs. "There is no one left in here but us and you." I realized that the dark elves remaining in the establishment were all looking at me, eyes crimson and hungry. Cursing myself for my carelessness, I had ready to call upon Arcade's light and sell my life dearly. But the vampire facing me raised a hand. "That is not why we are here," he said, and sat down across from me. "What then?" I asked. "I have no interest in bandying words with you, monster. Slay me if you can, but the Tribunal's ordinators will finish my work soon enough." The vampire smiled. "In some parts of Morrowind that might be the case, but we are in the lands of the House Telvanni, my friend. The Tribunal has little power here. We are under the protection of those masters who choose to employ us. You and any other zealots from your chapel cannot move against us without provoking their ire." "I'm supposed to believe you are warning me for my own good," I retorted. "I am warning you for my own convenience. Take this message back to your order. If you strike at the Dustsaber in the Telvanni Peninsula, then you strike at the master who employs us. Ask yourself, if you wish to feud with a Telvanni master. If the answer is no, then go do your vampire slaying somewhere else. Which master employs you? I demanded. They all do. At one time or another, my adversary said with a cold smile, we are very good at what we do. Now, go. Reluctantly, I left. I deemed it better to make sure this message reached the chapel than to start a fight I was unlikely to win. As you can see, we have few friends here. The Telvanni are perfectly willing to tolerate vampires in their midst, as long as they are useful to one or another of the masters, and it seems the Dusksabers are very useful indeed. Your servant, Chapel Guard Ratio Flenner. And that is what I like about these little books and notes. It just fills out the world, or gives you more details that you haven't yet discovered. Okay, so Tel Rendys Hall over there. Big old mushy. What the heck? This guy is a tough guy. Am I fighting a boss? A world boss here?
Restore your strength, losing blood.
Whoa! What did I run into? Circles everywhere. I'm feeling it. Take him out. Illusions. Oh.
Shall revitalize.
Wow. Oh. What in the hell is that thing? Look at that. Got some stranger things going on here.
Let fate renew your vigor.
Down, Herald Seeker. What the hell was that? Okay, crazy.
A magical ward seals that door. What happened here, mercenary?
What happened here? The ward killed my comrade. Not easy to do to a Dusksaber.